It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. Hi, kids and kidlets. Surprise. I was gonna say, I'm gonna try to get on this morning. I was like, I'm trying. My morning thing canceled that I had, so that was kind of good. But I also wanted to take care of some business. Well, this is live. I had to make a little note. It's July. Happy July. July. I am here. This is JLJ This Morning live from Inglewood, California, home of the Lakers when they first won all those years ago. I am here to talk to you about life. I guess. Life. I haven't been online that much. This is very interesting. Anytime I pop in, like, oh, that's what they're talking about. Hold on a second. I have events, but also I have, more importantly, I have classes this month. So some of you guys would want to know some of my secrets. You want to know some of the things that I do, how I do things. I'm sharing them. You got to pay for it, of course, but I'm sharing them at a discounted price too. And here's what's happening. I have like several shows. So underneath this video, I have posted the July, August is out too, the July Zooms, and we have some really good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to work on your YouTube channel, show you how to do a good interview, show you how to get started writing, all kinds of goodies. So I say, folks, my classes are good. I really do. I answer all your questions. I share everything with you guys, and I'm seeing folks out there actually doing it. So that makes me very happy. So join us, join me, sign up. This Saturday is a mental health Zoom. So those are always really good too. 12 noon, join us. We have a caregiver Zoom on the 14th. So we have a couple of those, and a soap chat at the end of the month. So you have a very well-rounded month. But I want to make sure I mention the classes because I want to make sure people know that I'm here. I'm here sharing my business. Hi, Meat Cobb. Hi, Lounge Tony. I don't know what the topic is yet. I just got on. Jacarius, GH fan. Lori Coyle. Hi, Lori. I saw you sent me an email. I didn't get a chance to answer. I didn't work yesterday. I was taking time off for myself. But we'll talk about the racial stuff that's happening because I went online last night. I don't do AI stuff, kids. I'm all against AI, so I'm not. You will not get AI information from James Lott Jr. I write the old-fashioned way, using my mind. That will not be happening. But no, I'm seeing that this Trina conversation is getting larger and larger. I mean, this has been going on forever, but for some reason, my videos and everything else has exploded into this thing that's gotten even bigger and bigger and bigger. And me and Walker, one of your favorites, coming out of retirement, Walker and Candace and I will be talking about race Friday nights, mostly General Hospital, but it won't be a General Hospital bashing session. It's going to be about a thoughtful conversation about race and soap opera, but mostly we were talking about General Hospital, so I was JDs, but we were mentioning a little bit of Days of Our Lives, a little bit of Bold and Beautiful, and Young and the Restless. Talking about optics and feelings. I've always been talking about race since the very beginning. I've always brought it up. Sexuality, feminism. I've always brought these issues. It's very interesting that I put out a video that's just my regular show I do. Hi, Judy. Hi, Beauty for Ashes. A show that I do, and it's blown up. I want to thank you for all the numbers. I'm looking at the weekend. I'm like, my Daytime Today video and our GHB Spotlight video are doing very well. And thanks for everybody for sharing. And I'm looking forward to a big audience Friday. We're doing it live. So Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. We're going to have a thoughtful conversation. And I will read some of your comments. I really want this is for the fans. I want the fans to have a chance to have their say. Like I always do. But again, I'm not going to be bashing General Hospital for General Hospital's sake. But we're going to have a thoughtful conversation about it, which we should. And it was going to be real. It's going to be honest. And what's funny is I'm getting messages from my fellow colleagues, from some of the actors. I'm getting messages from everybody, so it's going to be very interesting. I'm like, I didn't start it. I was just talking. I didn't start the fire. It's always burning since the world was turning. I was like, I always speak out on stuff, and apparently I'm the voice. It's so crazy to see my words being quoted on social media. I'm like, wow, I did say that, didn't I? There's no speech. I just said stuff. So I am humbled by it all, and I love it. But it is real. I mean, I'm not just a soap pundit. I tell how I feel about stuff, and I say this in any of my work. I do race, as you guys know, I do race talks all the time, sexual orientation talks all the time on all my shows. I'm always including them year round, not just February, not just June. I do it year round. And many times I've gotten laughed at, yelled at, called names because I do it, and so it's interesting. It's interesting to get praised for it this time. So it's I don't know. I'm not a fanatic. I'm not anti-Jax, anti-Jax or anything. And like I said, I don't blame the actors. The actors are people who are just doing their jobs. It's the higher executives and it's people in charge. And I don't know. I don't even know if Tony's still on here anymore. But when Tony, I talk this all the time, just in regular Hollywood circles, regular LA circles. There are cliques. There are things that are done. Sometimes it's unconscious and sometimes it's conscious. I think sometimes people just don't think. They don't look at optics. They look at it. There's always the soap opera way. Then there's the other stuff. And sometimes I think there's cases where it's literally they thought soap opera way and then look at the optics of what that could look like for certain groups. That's something that's a great thing to talk about and change. So you see that this doesn't look that good. You got to change the way you do that sometimes for certain groups. But I'm humbled by it all. I mean, it's still going, and I went this morning a little bit. I'm like, wow, it's still going. I mean, it's just kind of, woo. So video content things I'm enjoying watching on GH. That's very short video content. I know there's not really much on there, but there's a few things. But me and Frank are always frank, about that. We talk plainly about how we feel because again, we like soap operas. We like them. I like soap operas, and I just want equality across the board. That's all. But I like soap operas. I don't want them gone. I'm not trying to get them off the air. I'm not that radical. So don't lump me in the radical stuff. That's not me. I won't attack actors. I'm not attacking people who are just doing their jobs. I'm not requiring them to do anything. They have a job to do. But I'm saying I'm looking at the executives, the writers, people, the networks. I'm looking at them. That's who I'm looking at and talking about. And just calling things out as they are. Just tell the truth, shame the devil, right? That's what we're gonna do. So that's what I'm trying to do, kids. So and it's interesting to see some of my white friends or straight friends who, depending on what the subject is, get a little education on how it is for the othered people, to say. So I just think it's all around. Having conversations is where it begins. As you should always have conversations, and safe and sane conversations that also are real, and you can have emotion. You can be an angry black man every once in a while. It's good. It's fine. No matter what they tell you. My fourth was relaxing. Tony knows because Tony and I talked on the phone off and on. I binge watched a series called Swiping America. I will be doing a little review on that later, so stay tuned for that. And I watched a documentary called The Stroll, and I took some naps. And what's that? Ate. Didn't go to the garden. This banana's too old. This is not good for Banana Brand or a smoothie. This is just too old for me to try to eat that. I don't do Fourth. I'm not a fireworks guy. I don't give a shit about that stuff. I've never have been. So happy Independence Day. Depends on who you talk to. I am much more militant these days about stuff like that. So I viewed it as a day off for me. I said I do no work, but I did very little work. I did some work. When you're an entrepreneur, you always do work. I said I physically need to be away from my house not to do work, and like away from Wi-Fi. My family did not bring me a plate. They were supposed to, they did not. So that's life, I guess. Sometimes I guess there was no plate to give. So I know. So I didn't get fed like that. I didn't have a good meal yesterday. I mean, I just ate some stuff I had around the house, but I didn't have a nice 4th of July meal. I'm sure all you guys had. I didn't have that. No barbecue, no meat, no nothing. It was a bland food day yesterday for me. So I'm assuming they just didn't have any more food. And I didn't get up and go over there, so as I'm eating, I haven't got grocery shopping yet, so I have no food in my house. That's like I can just eat. I eat some oatmeal right now, and it's only half doing it. I'm gonna put too much water in it. But yes, we'll have the race talk then. I don't want to make this all about race either on the show too, but I just wanted to make sure I just let people know that I'm seeing the comments. I'm very humbled by it. That I've been kind of the spokesperson. We'll also make it very clear that I'm here just talking about it. I'm here just to have a conversation, call things that I see, and and maybe hopefully see improvements. Hopefully that'll happen at some point. That's how my thing is. I'm not here to attack actors or like that. I don't do anything. I know it's like to be attacked for supporting a show. So I know what that's like. You should quit your show because of this. I'm like, no, I'm not doing all that. Not me. I was on my own yesterday. You on your own yesterday too? I don't know what the not me is. You said the truth. I was on my own yesterday. Okay. I didn't prepare well enough to like. I thought I should have got some meat. I should have done something. I didn't prepare enough. I'm doing 10,100,000 things. And every day I wake up, somebody has a new thing. Somebody's grabbing at me in some direction. It's every day I got somebody wanting something from me. I have an idea, want to run something by me. I got emails I haven't even got to yet from stuff. I'm like, I'm trying to get there. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, trust me, I got people all the time. Actually, 1 second. Speaking of that, okay, you guys just reminded me of something. I'm like, okay, gotta read that. Okay. Amanda's is here. That's why I always respect you. You always speak. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Nikisha. What did I miss? What's going on? I just said, Candace, you'll be, with me on Friday. Bring it isn't Frank's. No, my email. I'm down to 0 emails right now. I don't have no. I don't like no, nothing like that at all. No, I forgot to ask Frank's email. I'm sorry the other day. I totally forgot. The word is sharper than A2H Shiv. That's right. Manus is in the house. Hey, Candace. Yeah. So yeah, Candace and Walker and I will be together on Friday night. Candace, I think we got a big audience on Friday. I think we have a big audience on Friday. And also, I saw some people were thanking me for standing up for Black women. I will always will. Black women are, they're my sisters, my aunts, my mothers, my daughter, everybody. So of course, but I will stand up for women, period, also. That's why I speak out on, we need some female writers and female producers and female exec. I mean, I'll always speak up for women in general, because it's so sorry. I mean, you women watch these soap operas, you see what they put on the air. I'm like, I don't know how some of you guys take some of these soap storylines. And I'm a guy. Hi, Simon Payne, I remember you. How are you? Busy is good sometimes, or sometimes it's not good. Depends on what it is. But yes. I'm also going to be on Albert Bostic's channel. He's going to interview me Saturday night. Oh yeah, and last night I was not on because it was too loud. I did a story that said, "Hi, it's too loud." I couldn't do a show last night on IG, so I'm gonna do one Saturday night to make up for this one. But I'll be on tonight. But yeah, it was too loud. I could not hear myself or talk. It did not end until about 1 o'clock in the morning here. So I didn't even think about. I didn't even put 4th of July into. I live in the hood, so I didn't even put 4th of July into the thought. Well, I saw some Wendy Rich liking some comments on Twitter. So I was laughing about that. I was like, okay, folks. The soaps are in a weird state right now, period. That's what's so interesting. They're in a very interesting state. All of them are. Actually, all of them. And I don't know if it's because this is where we are these days. Because like I said, I've been watching these series. I've been watching all these series on streaming. And I'm like, yes, it's going to be only on Albert's channel. It's going to be live this Saturday night. He'll give information. But no, I think it's for everybody. I have no idea. I don't run his channel. I just know I'm showing up. Oh, your daughter says that? It's very nice. Always has Black women's back. Well, I always do. I always will. No matter what. I think Black men need to do that more. So you guys usually have our backs unconditionally. So historically. So I think Black men could do better. And so I'm gonna at least live by example of that. Pay them bills, girl. Pay them bills, Amelia. But Solomon, I'm not sure. I think it'll be free for everybody. I don't know. Does he have subscriptions? I have no idea. Oh my God, it's like Candace. Candace who runs her mouth. That's who it is. Candace who runs her mouth. Well, it's a lot of stuff being kicked up. I did a little menial show on my channel, and people are bringing up Vanessa Antoine's interview. They're bringing up Victoria Rowell. I mean, my statements about this storyline. Apparently, it's just brought up a lot of stuff. So I was like, dang. Like, okay. All righty, kids. It's moving right along. So yeah. So but I will always stick up for Black women, especially because they get dumped on a lot. So we don't like that. But I stick up for women, period. I stick up for gays, queer, trans. I stick up for the underdogs, disabled. I'm one of the people who has disabled chats, talks about disabled things. We had a couple of great Zooms on that. I'm doing the caregiver stuff, and that's been really wonderful. I was like, I look out for everybody. We are all a conglomeration of parts that make up where we are, and I just think it's important to acknowledge everyone. Yeah. So we got there's a lot good. There's a lot being talked about right now, and it's good to talk. It's good to talk. It is good to talk. Don't hold shit in. It's good to talk. It is. It is good to talk. That's nobody always tell you that. Number one, it's just I don't know how, Lori. I don't know how you live in Florida. I don't know how you live in Florida these days. It is a shit show down there, and I love Florida. So I'm like, for me, it's hard for me because I've been down there. And I've been wanting to go back. I'm afraid to go down there right now. So I love Florida. I love the geography and all this and stuff, and the people that are there. I like them, But it's like your governor, it's crazy talk. You know, how do you guys do it? So little side notes. Um, I'll be in Vegas in a couple of weeks. I'm still working on some stuff there. Oh yes, the book club is dead. No one signed up. No one did anything. Can't making was laughing at me. It didn't work out, so James is done with it. Or just one book didn't even work out, so we're done. That was an idea. I thought people wanted it. I'm not Oprah, so I guess it didn't work out. I will be at the SoCal Hardys. I'm their guest on June 23rd in San Maria Capistrano. That's later this month. So if you're a SoCal Hardy, you want to meet me, I'll be there. I gotta make sure I get my tickets. I can do all my stuff. And today, my friend Marissa, I'm on her show called Friends and Favorites. It's on iTunes everywhere, and I posted it in my stories on NG. So yes, so I'm on there too. Hi Jennifer, Ellis, Jennifer Aniston. Hi, I said Aniston. I meant to say Anderson. How's Barbara? And then the whole country has gone great. So you can say that again. But I'm on that show. I'm making the rounds. I'm trying to make myself available to people. They ask me to be on the shows. I do it. I am the elder statesman at this point. So I'm here to show up. Thank you, Jacarius. I appreciate that. If I could be any kind of example for you, Jacarius, that that's I look out for my young Black men too, especially. So yes, I mean that's something that we gotta do that. Either it's like you were laughing and talking about me. Yeah. So it's dead, Candace. It's dead. It is as dead as my sex life. And so here's the deal. If my sex life comes back, then I'll do a book club again. So let's see what happens there. Clearly nothing's gonna be happening anytime soon. Mm-hmm. Jennifer, I'll still never forget that. That was one of the funniest things in this chat. Like, wait a minute. 113 Sacramento here. It's like in the 100. It's in triple digits. I'm glad I don't live there anymore for many reasons, but I'm glad I'm not living there right now. Right now, it is 65, and I'm hot. That's why I'm wearing it. That's why I'm showing some skin. I'm hot. It's only 65. It'll be 73 today. I have to leave the house, go to the post office. It's crazy. I'm trying to find a way to go to the post office. Goals, James. I just say yes. I was like, my late night show, if you guys don't know what it is, called Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. I did it for a year during the pandemic. It was very popular. I'm bringing it back for 5 nights this week. It's on my IG page, James Lott Jr. I don't know how to make it any easier than that. It's on James Lott Jr. on Instagram. James Lott Jr. James Lott Jr. That was on for an hour and a half the other night. It was kind of fun. It was weird. It was fun doing it. It was weird. I was like, I'm back. Usually I'm in bed. But Candace was my guest the whole time. And then it shut off. And it was like, and you're done. I was like, okay, I'm done. Okay. It just cut out. Okay. See, Amelia, I do that, Amelia. I'm like, I attach this thing to something else that's not happening in my life. So I'm like, yeah, let's see what happens. Seriously. I'm not talking dead. It is dead. Or unalived, whatever it is. My sex life is unalived. But yeah, so I'm an inspiration to you to do your stuff and be who you are. I had people in my life that were my mentors and people I looked up to who. It's good to see representation of yourself. That's just one of those things. You can't. It's just there's no. And there's Daphne. Hi, Miss Daphne. How are you? So yes, but yeah. So anyway, so that's what all that stuff is. I gotta repaint my nails. I took a bath yesterday and they all still came off. I'll try a different color. We'll try a different color now. I think I'm done with the purple for now. I'm gonna continue this. I don't have to watch right now. Have a good day. I have no soaps here yet. We're too early. No soaps here yet. This oatmeal is not working for me at all. It is boring as fuck. So I'm gonna switch the oatmeal to my hot for Mott's applesauce. I was like, Daphne's in Virginia too. You and Matt are in Virginia. You guys are in Virginia. And there's Miss Crystal. Son is Black Love. So Crystal, you know I'm doing a live show Friday night on race. Did I keep it after bus? Funny story, James fan, about that. Oh, it's not right. I thought it was right here. It's not here. So I stole a mug a long time ago. And then, but then towards the end, before we switched over to different cups, there was this yellow mug that I always drink out of, and everybody knew about it. It was like my mug towards the end. So when they decided to get rid of the mugs and go to some glasses, they gave me the mug. So it's kind of funny. So I got 2 AfterBuzz mugs. One, like I said, one I took, and one because they had a shop. I was like, they want us to buy it. I'm like, I'm here 5 nights a week doing content for you for free, and you don't give me a mug. Yeah, I took one of those goddamn things. But yeah, but then they gave me one, which I like. I love the yellow one, so I gotta find it. You're right. I gotta find it and use it. I have to. It's in here. So it's one in here somewhere. So I do have one. I don't have an AfterBuzz TV shirt. I never got one. I wanted one. I never got one. I should look like on eBay. See anybody selling their AfterBuzz shit. See if there's any. I'm going to leave it right now. I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to find anything that says AfterBuzz on it. That would be funny. eBay. My God, Tyler looks so good. So I didn't watch yesterday's Y&R. So yesterday's Y&R was I'm sure it was repeat. Everything always shows repeats. You had to explain to somebody when your house went off on Monday. It said coming Wednesday. People were like, "There's no show." I'm like, "It's 4th of July. They don't do new shows for 4th of July." They're selling a Maria Menounos AfterBuzz TV blue bikini top photo for $5.99. That's what comes up. That's hilarious. No AfterBuzz stuff. That is hilarious. You can tell me just AfterBuzz. Yep. Nobody's saying anything from AfterBuzz. Well, what I heard, Jay's fan, they didn't. Through the glass wasn't important. Didn't have to put Steve's name on or anything. So that's why I keep it. The location is still there. I've driven by there. I've been in front of it. There's an alarm, everything on it. Someone I know went in there and said everything is still there, just all dusty and fucked up. And now old. I mean, now it's like it's 3-4 years old. The equipment, everything. They sold some stuff, gave some stuff away. I was never informed of any of this stuff. They were like fuck James, because I quit just before they stopped. I said, some said, James, it's time to quit. Even though I was, we were at home, I started JLJ Media, and I was like, I think I'm officially gonna give my notice. I gave my notice. The management was just horrible. So I said, I'm gonna leave. And so since then, they have not been kind to me at all. Some of them stopped following me. That's fine. Stop following me. I guess fuck you. I did over 805 hours of television. I created over 7 shows there. I did a lot for the network. And they're just greedy and selfish. Not Maria. Maria's fine. Maria and I have no problems. She's fine. She's a figurehead anyway. But some of those other folks there can kiss my grits. I don't care who's here. I don't give a fuck. I'm friends with some. We're fine. Others, I'm like, fuck you. That's how I feel about that. AfterBuzz TV. Well, we're doing it. We're doing it Friday. So Crystal will be Friday night. Me, Walker's coming back, and Candace talking race, G's Dirty Deeds. Friday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. So it should be really good. But thank you, Daphne. I appreciate that. I had a great time at AfterBuzz TV for the most part. There were some struggles behind the scenes, but I really did learn a lot. I owe a lot to them. I will never, what's funny is it's like college or school or something. It's like I have a lot of shade for them, and they kiss my grits. But on other sides of it, I wouldn't be here where I was today wasn't for them. So I mean, it's both things. It's life, right? And I was one of the stars at AfterBuzz TV, and I'm one of the few ones who went on afterwards. They played favorites and other things like that, but they did give me a lot of leeway in many ways. I was able to do a lot of stuff there, but I'm done. So they said if AfterBuzz came back, when I go back, no. Yes, my world famous, yes, from AfterBuzz TV. I won an award from one of my shows from AfterBuzz TV. My breaking into. That's how I met Candace. I did my famous speech, and I won my award. So that's through AfterBuzz TV. I look back at the last. I was watching the 2010s, CN's 2010s. They did 2020, and I was looking back and just going, "Wow, we have been through a lot, you guys. All of us have been through a lot, and many of you, I would have not met if it wasn't for the pandemic, or AfterBuzz TV going under, and me saying I'm gonna start my own network. I don't even know why I set up to start my own network. I don't know where I thought that would be just the greatest thing on earth. It is hard ass work, you guys. James Archer is tired. He is tired AF every day, but I wouldn't change it. I mean, I'm here and I'm having some really good successes, and it's a lot of work. And I am grateful to everyone who supports me and my channel, from the fans to the Lotties to the Hardys to the Tarias Tigers, the Sweden Nation, to just everybody who just supports me, the PR people, the artists, the actors. I am very humbled by it all. I always tell people I was a nobody from Inglewood who was in his 50s. So I'm just gonna try something. And it's paying off many ways, but it's a lot of hard work. And I know inside information that I can't really share too much, JH fan, on here. Because of my private Zooms, I share a little more. But in public, all I can say is probably not. They could have, and put some things in place, but it was kind of going a direction anyway. That's all I can kind of really say out loud. Like, on my Zooms, he asked me that question. I'll totally answer. Candace, you get her email. Come on, Candace. Oh yeah, Candace and I knew each other from online, but we finally met in person in DC, where it was 100,000 degrees. Hey, they didn't play. They let the music keep it going for me. They let me talk. I told Anthony Anderson, I was like, I'm so sorry. Went off like a minute and a half. He's like, James, you get the best speech of the evening. It was fine. Everyone can say, I'm one of the old guys. Like, that was the funniest thing when people kick over to I'm one of the old guys. Like, thank you. So no, it was a highlight of my life during a weekend that was normally a horrific weekend for me. So it meant a lot to me. I had that speech, and I didn't think I was going to win. And that speech was just like, she saw it, Crystal. She emailed you back. Come on, Crystal, pull it together. Crystal trying to conduct business on my Zoom, I sometimes do Zooms on my morning show. She's trying to do business. You go on, Crystal. She's like, did you get my email, bitch? Come on, pull it together. But Candace is like, I did email you back, so take a look. Take a look. But AfterBuzz TV, it's a mixed bag for many of us. I would have met Tony Moore. I would have met Flobo. I met Flo towards the end, because he came at the end. I would have met him, or Jack Farmer, or Steve Kaufman, or Emily May, who's my tomorrow night. And just like that, we're back, man. Just like that after show, episode 4, live tomorrow night. Me and Emily May. I would have met Mark J. Freeman. I would have met Mercedes Serafini. There's a lot. They like me. They really like me. And she didn't say that. So once we left, but she didn't say that. She said, "You like me right here, right now. You like me." Well, you tell him, Sally. But yeah, a lot of people I would have met. I learned all this stuff that I wouldn't have learned. I was a radio guy, so I TV. I would not literally be in video if it wasn't for that. Yes, is Manda's going to meet on Friday? Because now Candace has an appointment at 8 o'clock, her time. Now, Candace, if you can't make it to meet up with Matt, go meet up with Matt. I totally get it. Sometimes the YNR show like host. I know the YNR show was good and Bold Breakdown. I would have met Candace. I would have met Tammy Govea. I would have met Amanda Russ. I would have met him because I created those shows. That's not to tell people. Tony created Edition Days. I created the other 3. It was me. I was the creator of the 3 shows. So I'll take that, bitch. James Jr. was producing. I was producing. The shame with this applesauce is better than the actual oatmeal. Miss Abby and Miss Lucretia. I miss them both. We occasionally message each other, but they're living whole different lives now. A lot of folks left and they changed their whole life. The pandemic did a number on everybody. I don't know what I've done to deserve this, so I'm still here. And I'm still trudging along. Doing my best. Doing my best to give you guys good content, varied content. I have some good stuff coming out too. Today is the first day, the premiere of Rapid Rita and the Speedster. I have shared it everywhere. It is an audio comedy. It is hilarious. It's short and sweet. Check it out. There's only 4 episodes a season, or 5. I think it's 5. Check it out. Well, it's 4 episodes. It's all this month. Check it out. It's fun. Some great actors. Check that out. Tomorrow, I have a Susan Lucci themed episode. No, sorry, not Susan Lucci. Bianca Montgomery themed episode tomorrow. I almost said that. That's some good stuff coming up. That's some really good stuff coming up. Check it out. Audio and video. All your pleasures. Nothing bad. I don't know. I don't think so. Yay, nothing bad. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I want some good food today. Since yesterday was a bust, I want some good food. I got to figure out what I want for lunch today. Because I will be leaving the house to go to the post office. I was thinking about picking up lunch while I'm out. That saves me money, of course, than ordering in. So I got to figure out what I want for lunch. I don't know. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Never She Got Passions. I saw that today. Never She Got Passions. Yes. I had to talk to somebody who didn't like Passions. Like, oh, they didn't care for Passions. I'm like, okay. Passions. Oh shit. It just okay. I guess I can't eat applesauce. It's spilled applesauce myself. God bless America. I'm having problems this morning. This coffee, I guess, is not kicking in or whatever. So don't forget something else is coming out this week. Wendy's Wednesdays. I haven't had Wendy's in a long time. Actually, and what's funny, JH fan, where I'm going, there's a Wendy's across the street. Maybe I should have Wendy's. I mean, I seriously haven't had Wendy's in I'm saying like several years. That's very interesting. Oh yeah, that's you. I see. She's typing second saying, yeah, that's coming out. Yeah, on Friday. That's interesting. My interview with Susan Banks. We talk race on there too. Comes out on Friday. Oh my God. I'm gonna be the race guy. I'm gonna be all about race. Chicken fingers. Yes, no, I guess no, but that's so actually that's so funny. All I gotta do is walk across the street, go to Wendy's, call a car from there, and go. It's actually on my way home. That might be an idea. That might be an idea. Okay, I have two choices. Time for a poll. Lunch. What should JLJ have for lunch? Okay, these are three choices nearby. Wendy's, Panda Express, they're right nearby, and McDonald's. Choose your poison. Should I have for lunch Wendy's, Panda Express, or McDonald's? They're all right nearby. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. They're all right nearby. Like literally where I'm at, I can actually walk to one. It all works in my favor. Nobody's picking Panda Express so far. I love it. Everybody's doing McDonald's or Wendy's. Interessante. That's hilarious. If you're signed in, I believe you can vote. So that's the whole thing. I think if you're signed into the app, you can vote. Wendy's are your favorite fast food fries. Wendy's fries are your favorite. Oh, Panda Express on the board. Oh, it's like it's going all over the place. I love it. It's going all. It is going all over the place. I love it. So what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, baby? Is it gonna be you or me? Yeah, I know you're. Yes, I know you're. You brought it up. Yes, the hope you still voted. Your vote counts, JH fan. Everyone's vote counts. If you don't vote, oh, I'm talking about something else. I'm sorry. That's so funny. I love it. Oh, okay. It's not a landslide so far, but this is good. Okay. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. Because all three I could eat. Each of the ones I could eat. I don't know when these a long time. I could do those because that's something I could. Yes, and I could. It would be good. I want something good for lunch because I didn't have a good anything yesterday. It was bland. 60, 20, 20. Ooh, Panda. Okay. My Panda Express. You mean like the fried chip? I know I stopped that. So film. So what's really funny is my now late stepdad. He likes two things at Panda Express: the chow mein and the fried shrimp. So I used to get him double order chow mein, double order fried shrimp. He never fished all anyway, but he liked that. And I think it was last year I went in there. I was like, no more fried shrimp. They do all the other shrimps, but they don't do fried shrimp. I wonder why. That's really weird. I'm sure it was popular, especially with black folks. We love our fried food. But I didn't do it. I have no idea. I was hurt by that too, so I have no idea. See, I'm thinking the Wendy's spiced chicken sandwich myself. I used to I like that. So I don't know. I can't eat there if I don't vote. I can't eat there if I don't vote. Right, exactly. It's like that, right? It's like that. Jerry says, what do you enjoy about talking to us? Nothing. I'm just kidding. What's funny is now that I do these Zooms, I really enjoy hearing your voices back to me. It's a lot of fun because now some of you guys do my Zooms and you do these, I can hear you saying, so I go, oh my God, I can hear you saying that. Oh, I go, I can hear you saying that because now I can associate the voice or whatever. But I love talking to you guys. This reminds me of radio. We talk to people, interaction, live stuff. I like people. So you guys talk to me back. I love it. I get to read your comments and it feeds me on some level. It gives me a little boost. A lot of my colleagues are envious because they don't have this kind of engagement. You guys really do engage with me. And we talk about everything on these shows. Everything. You guys are super supportive. You guys are great. That's why I love talking about you guys because when there's times when I'm in this little box, working all the time, putting shit out. And it's like, that's why I'm doing the IG show. I want to talk to you guys. Let's hear what you're saying. Sometimes you guys are hilarious. The other day, oh my God, you guys were hilarious in the chat. I was like laughing so much. And just sometimes you're serious, sometimes you're touching. Um, we have our little sayings in here. But I like it. I just like it. And Matt, you signed up. I thought you couldn't sign up for some Zooms. You did. So we're happy to see you. So Matt signed up for a few Zooms. And Matt was talking last time. Matt was really talking. He was like, he let his hair down. And Candace had a special guest coming on. So you just never know who's gonna stop through, never who's gonna stop by. We have a good time. But in here in this chat too, in JLJ, I missed it when I couldn't do this much this year because my parents. I missed it. I was like, I do miss talking to my people, my peeps, my lotties, my folks. I miss talking to you guys. I really do. I was like, I really do miss it. This is crazy talk. So Jacarius, I have some classes coming up. So tell me which class you want to go to. I will sponsor you for one of them. So just pick which one of the classes I have come this month. Tell me which one you can come to. Let me know. There's three of the classes, not the Zoom, three of the classes. Once bitten, twice shy, you be forgiven, guy, I be screaming. I send you two, I would send you the one. I sent David, I'll tag you in, James. I don't know what's going on, Crystal. Sure, okay. I don't know what's going on. But okay. I guess you and Homegirl are talking. Okay, so it looks like 17 votes. Looks like Wendy's is the winner. We'll see. I'll let you guys know later. Now who's treating me for lunch? That's the next thing. Who's gonna treat me for lunch? I take Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle. Who's gonna treat me for lunch? I'm not a this is gonna sound so dirty. I'm not a big nuts person myself. Okay, got it. Okay, so Jacarius got it. I'm not a big nuts person in my food either. Like I like pecan pie. I do like that. But that's really it. I don't like nuts in my brownies or nuts in my cookies. I almost said something, and I like, James, is a family show. I'm gonna be quiet now. I knew it was a catch. It was a catch. Phil was a catch. If Phil, you're not gonna treat me, so you don't have to worry about it. That's fine. To a successful interview. And if nobody treats me, it's fine. I can pay for it myself. I'll do it myself. But I always say it anyway. To a successful interview. Okay, you got it. Please at Panda Express. I like Panda Express. So they have not just they have the honey walnut shrimp, they have the sizzling shrimp, which I like also. I actually like that better because it's a little hotter and there's no nuts in it. The walnut shrimp, I take the walnuts out. I don't eat the walnuts. But the sizzling shrimp is good also. Well, GH fan, I'm working on something with that. Because I don't know, Amelia, you want me to say something dirty, don't you? You want me to say something dirty, don't you? That's something GH fan is something I'm working on in the future. I'm noticing because I started these things kind of on the fly, but I was thinking I would start looking at all the classes I've given, and if there's like a course thing. So I'm looking into that actually, GH fan. I am. So that's something that's I'm looking at some kind of like course thing. See, there's a through line with some of these. So I'm looking into that actually. Megan, stop it. Stop, Megan. I'm trying to be a good Christian boy this morning, and you're trying to get me to be dirty. And here comes Tracy. I like it once a month. So I can't, Megan, I can't. I'm trying to be good. But film set nuts. And there you go. Right. I try to turn into a 15-year-old boy. I just can't help it, right? That's just how that works. Yeah, shave too. So we'll get off the nuts. Yeah. We'll get off the nuts and to something else, obviously. But yes, I'll post later where I end up going. Shane from coming. See, there you go. I think you probably did pull something. I know, it's the low-hanging fruit. I know. We won't corrupt you, James. I'm already corrupted. It's like just try to keep the corruption to a low minimum. I'm trying. No, Tracy, of course. I know what yes, you like Tracy's all back on track. I'm talking about Pet Express, like it once a month. Yes, I know, but the way it came through in the chat, I was like, "Oh, you like it once a month? You go, girl." I'll take once a month at the very least, but that's another story too. A whole other story. And then, and then Candace says, "Well, yes, it's a whole other story." I'll take once a month. If that's all I can get right now, I'll take once a month. It's better than 0 a month I'm getting right now. So what that is. I don't even think all of this. I mean, I have one person kind of flirting with me, but but that person lives on the other side of the country and it's not happening. But yes, back to food, back to putting things in your mouth. Did I say that? Oh my god, did I say that? Yes. That'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good to get out for a minute. I'm going to oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's a post office. There is a post office not far from my new train. There's no Pollo Loco nearby. Now I'm like, oh my god, I have several ways to go, and I'm deciding how I'm gonna do this. I gotta figure this out. You graduated JLJ Media School with a major in writing, so I guess right, exactly right. But no, JLJ is really funny. I always want to do a super organized university or JLJ University. I'm trying to work that out. By the way, I got your text, Candace Map. I will follow up after this live because everybody making deals. Do you like their ragoons? No, I don't. I don't. What'd you call me? No, I don't. I don't eat their ragoons. Ragoons. I'm not a big cream cheese that kind of person, so I don't. I didn't. But yeah, I am working. I am working on something. So funny you say that. I am working on something. But like I said, this has all been experimental. We haven't even done a year yet. So I thought after the first year, I was going to look at everything that I've done and see if there's like a track and go, okay, you do these 6 classes, you're a graduate of the JLJ School of something. So I'm looking at that. It's something I'm seriously looking at. So, but this is all this. We have to remember, I haven't even done this a year. It'll be a year, in 2 more months. It'll be a year. Isn't that crazy? No, I just had films. As I'm saying, this whole point. I didn't eat anything yesterday. My family didn't bring me a plate. I didn't have nothing good yesterday. I ate some beans and rice, I think, yesterday, and a couple little things, some Pop Tarts. I had nothing good to eat on 4th of July. That's why I said I want to eat something good today. Did nothing. I used to get half brown rice, half fried rice. Sometimes chow mein, as long as it's too much. I like the rice, and then I get the other stuff. The 2 or 1. But I didn't. Nothing. I didn't have anything. That's why I said I didn't do anything yesterday. I wanted to relax. I didn't plan it well enough. I wanted to relax. My sister and them were cooking, and they didn't come over and usually bring a plate. They didn't bring a plate, and I didn't even bother them really. So yesterday it was more about me relaxing and not working, and that's what it was. And I did that. Like one thing at a time. This will say today I want to make up for it, eat something decent. So I have nothing in my house. I have to go to the grocery store too at some point. At some point too. But it's like so much. I have so much to do, you guys. I have so much to do. It is just me. And today I have an interview at noon to do, and I have 2 shows to film at 4. And then I could possibly go to the store later after that. But it's like I have so much stuff to do. I have to do everything myself. I'm so tired. You guys have just no idea. I'm so tired. Just too much to do. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I just got an email from someone. It's very sweet in the business. I wish I could share with you guys right now, but I can't. I gotta sit down and actually read it. It just came through, and I actually got to read it. So I'm like, I'm very excited. It's very nice. Okay, I do have stuff to unbox. I have 3 things sitting right back here that I need to unbox. If you were, was it my Zoom the other day? I feel like I showed some stuff. Oh, I show on my, if you're on my IG live, I showed you I did a pre-unboxing boxing with Candace, but I have 3 separate things to unbox. I gotta do that at some point too. I do. And I also got another package in the mail. So yes, I got a package in the mail. So I have to go get that. I probably won't get that today. But yes, I got so much to do. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to do it between, I have like 3 hours to do stuff between shows, and I gotta figure all that out. So yes. Um you have brown rice in mine. I like brown rice. I do. I like brown rice. I like I do. I like to mix it up because sometimes the fried rice and the chow mein is just too much. It's just too much. So I like to actually have like mix it up a little bit, because sometimes the food has a lot of sugar in it and stuff. I mean, let's be real. It's not the most healthy. It's good, but not most healthy. But I love like the chicken mushroom. I like the oh my God, what's the other one I like? See, I don't do the orange chicken. That's a little too much. Take other products. I know, yeah, I know you would. I'm gonna try it. I did try another product last night, but I forgot to do a video on it. But I did try a product last night. That's actually doing pretty good. Um, but I was gonna say, one blank. One thing. James, can I ask you something? You can ask me anything. Will I answer? It totally depends. You don't always answer. So yeah, what would you like to ask? You always ask me anything. Um, but yeah, it was just chicken and mushroom. I think they have a string bean chicken too, possibly. I like that one. They used to have a black pepper chicken, like that one. The orange chicken's good, but it's just too much. That's orange. It's just so sweet. I just like their sweet and sour chicken stuff. Well, that's funny. Those are good too. The minute rice, brown, and raw rice packs, they're good. I love those too. I do. How to like really run a fan page. Now, here's what's so funny. I don't have any fan pages officially, so I would ask somebody who runs them. I don't really do that. Um, but I do run pages for my GH show and for my Bold and Beautiful show, which is kind of, well, I guess it's not really, I mean, it's semi-fan, but mostly what we do with them. I don't really know. That's one thing I don't do. I said again, I never went to fan events. I never did that. So I never did that stuff. I liked people, but I didn't go. I had joined Chris Alfonso's fan club back in the 90s, and that was it. I joined it. I didn't run it, but I joined it. So that's a good question. Anybody here knows how to run a fan page? I think Candace probably does. I don't run fan pages, so I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I know who you want to run a fan page for. I guess already, but I don't run them, so I don't. I'm assuming it's just you post all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff that's about them. I guess. But I mean, other than that, I don't know ins and outs. I know some folks who actually work with the celebrity and they run the fan page and the celebrity sends them stuff and they work together. So yeah, sweet and sour chicken, that's what was good. Back in the day, his brother was being served today. While we're talking about food, it is 10 a.m. here for me, and I'm getting hungry because all my food tastes nasty in here in this house. And I'm like, oh, my stomach is starting to eat itself. I want food. I want food. Oh, oh, like, that sounds good. So now I'm like, I'm getting hungrier and hungrier. Crazy. Oh, and it's also my Patreon. I forgot. Thank you. And there's my Patreon. I do have to my stuff. Right, I know I'm promoting myself all the time. I'm a star. It's hard out there every day. All the 10,000 things that I'm doing. I have my Patreon, of course. Lost other Patreoner there. Something happened. It wasn't anything from because of me. Just something their own situation happened. So I'm down to 30. I'm trying to get back up again. I don't know what else to do to get you guys to join. I know some folks just don't do subscription services, so it's not nothing to do with me. There's some folks don't put their cards down or anything, but I have a $1 tier that literally is so good, and you get a lot of stuff on that. You get everything from last year plus stuff this year. So I'm trying to get back up to 40. I'm down to 30 people. Trying to go back up. So join me if you haven't joined. Join. It's really good. I post all kinds of stuff, everything. It's good stuff. It's fun stuff. Interesting stuff. So I say join. Do that. But yes, I'm promoting myself 10. I mean, every day I'm like always promoting myself. It's like so much work. It really is. I don't have a social media manager. I'm thinking about hiring somebody though for a couple of things. And they got enough money to do that now, so I'm working on that. You guys, there's just so much. There's so much I want to do, and I can't get to it. So I'm going to try. Oh, there it is. I looked for my I had some vouchers I had to look for real quick. You know, I do work at the same time I'm talking to you guys, but I found them. I just found them. Perfect. And I was like, where did they go? Yes. Yeah, Patreon got me buymeacoffee.com. I have merch. Someone bought some merch the other day. Thank you very much. Bought some merch. I'm working on some stuff. Other stuff. I got books I'm working on. I got 2 new songs out this week. They're out right now. Last 5 months. And What About You? They're out right now. I'm working on songs for an album. All kind of stuff. I'm always creating something somewhere. Somewhere out there. Exactly. So I'm working on kids. So Jacarius, hope that I said Cass might be able to help you with fan pages and stuff. At least give some. I had the money back from the hotel. Got that taken care of. Yes. And also, I had an extra ticket from that I bought by accident for Tina Turner. I sold it and got money for that too. So that's all. I got that back. Yeah, the motel money stuff. I got it back. But I didn't get back. I didn't get back the experience. Right? It was still fucked up. So that part, I'm like, ugh. And I got to do more of that too. I'm doing the best I can, folks. It is just James Law Jr. And I'm also caregiving a parent and an aunt. So I can tell everybody I'm doing the best I can. It is only me. So once they get better, keep getting better and better, and I can do more stuff on my own, I can generate more stuff. And I can actually hire a couple people. That's the whole plan. I have a whole 2-year plan that I'm trying to get to. But right now, it is just James Law Jr. So I know there's a lot of things slipping through the cracks. I'm sure it is. And if you're a caregiver, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is not easy. Because obviously they come first. My mother needs me. I got so much stuff to do over there too. There's so much I need to do over there. Oh my God. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. And if my aunt needs me, and I don't have the energy for her either. I'm like, it's like I got disrupted this year by family stuff. So it's like it's a lot. LOTT. LOTT. So yeah, I've let a lot of things just slide by the wayside. I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it, I guess. So I remember to say I'm happy. I remember to mention them up. I forget what I have. 26 watching, thank you. Are you wearing your wide-eyed t-shirt already? Yeah, very good. She's wide t-shirt. Yeah, that's that. People like that one. That one has sold the most, and the second most has been the GHB spotlight t-shirts. So those are the mostesses. The mostesses. So, but I'm gonna start working soon on the Las Vegas get together, and I will be reaching out to you guys, see who's actually coming, and then we'll make a game plan. We're gonna start working on that this week. It is coming up. So, but I'm gonna be there 17th to 19th. We will meet up somehow. I'm not making this a huge production or a crazy talk, whatever. We'll meet up. It's Vegas. We'll meet up. We'll work it out. All right, Daisy Flower comes in finally. Come on, Daisy Flower. I've been on 66 minutes. I'm running. Well, she's like watching the planes. She don't watch the planes. She likes watching everything else, like some all the plants. I know we got some new dresses for her. I got to walk her. I saw her the other day, and I was holding her. I was kissing her, but I haven't had a chance to walk her in a while. I know folks want my more walking videos, and folks like people make fun of me. But my plane videos they do in the thousands. My plane videos get views in the thousands. So folks make fun of me, but they're like me. It's calming watching planes land. I don't know what it is. I like watching the planes. It keeps me calm. It does for me. So I don't know anybody else, but it does for me. Oh, I turn my fan on. That's loud. Okay, that's gonna work. But I saw Miss Lucy. We had to be careful because of all the fireworks. The poor animals and the animals in their ears. So, but I like watching the planes. My mom likes watching the planes. It's just so calming. Watching the planes come in. But she likes to walk. So, but it's been too hot to. We don't want to walk her around the block in the heat like that either because she gets tired out. She's all tuckered out. There's my sisters here. Good morning. They were like, "Did you get a plate last night?" I'm like, "No, I didn't get a plate yesterday." So my family didn't give me a plate. I got nothing. I ate rice and beans for dinner last night. That was it. She likes watching the airplanes too. So I said I assumed there was no food left, obviously. And the war came early. It was like they're already shooting off fireworks like 7:00. I knew it was gonna happen. They didn't want to wait till it was dark. They're going crazy. But I was still even though it was loud last night, it wasn't as bad as before for me. For some reason, I feel like it was worse last year. I don't know why. I feel like it was totally bad, but not this year. It wasn't. It didn't feel as bad. So my brother and I were just kind of talking. We're like, yeah, it's fine. Yes, the song is very humid today. It is. I'm feeling it. The song is called "What About You" by Anthony Tupazzi. I'll say that. I wrote the song and produced it. So, what about you? That's the song that I put out for him on my label. I wrote the song and co-produced it. So, yes, that's the new song out by him. You get it anywhere. My favorite Pop-Tart is brown sugar cinnamon or frosted cherry. Those are my two favorites. It's not regular cherry, frosted cherry. Have you ever been on the Napa wine train? Yes, I have. It's fun. It's been years. I actually live in San Francisco. I used to live in Sacramento. So it always, Napa's not too, I've been used to Napa a lot. I've been in Napa and Sonoma. They're like 20 minutes outside the city. So yeah, I've done Napa wine train. Actually, with Melissa, of my show, Coffee and Conversation with James and Melissa. We did that. Do it. So you can't take your mom and dad together on a train? Even with booze on it? Yeah, the wine thing was fun. It was, because you also got food, obviously, while you're on the train. It's fun. I've done wine tasting lots of times over the years. It's been a long time since I've done it. And it's a lot of fun. Yeah, do it. If they like wine and some food and some scenery, that's fine. I thought you were trying to copy you. It's funny. No, it's my. I wrote the song. Yes, it's on my label. I wrote the song and everything. No on the cherry. It's all no on the cherry. Well, I haven't had cherry in a long time either, so maybe it grew back. I don't know. I thought he was like, yeah. So it's kind of funny. Yes, 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 yes. I have to go outside between my shows. That's why I'm showing my arms. I'm giving you like a little extra James Lott Jr. today, holding my breast in. I don't know. I'll probably get excited once it gets closer. I got so much going on between now and Vegas. I have so much going on. But yes, I'm sure I'll get more excited as we get closer. But I'll take like a head count who's coming. I know that you'll be there, and Sherry and Maria. So that's 3 for sure, and Susan, that's 4. So I'm trying to get together some gift packages for you guys too while you're there. Saying thank you from me. So I'm working on that too. Not to you. I'm always working on something. 10,000 things. Working on something. My Alexa just did some. Oh, I have a package out for delivery. I know it is. Okay. My mangoes. Hashtag my mangoes. Yes. I like watching the plane. I know the planes are fun once they're coming in. There's an actual spot I should stand by and show them as they actually land. I always have them coming in. I should actually have them land. But maybe do a big business. All right. Okay. I went to a Korean barbecue buffet, which you guys probably saw already on my reels and stuff. That they picked the food out for you, but it was good. That food was good. Oh my God, it was all good. It was delicious. I saw some left over. It might be too old. When did I go? It went on Saturday. It might be too old now. And now it's Wednesday. But it was good. It wasn't that expensive. But I just saw a commercial. I want to go to it. One of my guys goes to this chicken place that's in Koreatown here in LA. They say it's the best chicken in the country. So I want to try it. It looks delicious. I want to try it. That chicken looks so good. And I got the address. So I gotta take my sister. She can't make fried food right now, but I'll take her husband or whatever. We gotta go over there. We gotta go. I gotta see what's good. I gotta see if the chicken is the best chicken in the country. Because a lot of people were saying in the comments it's really good, and that chicken, the guy was eating it. It looks so delicious. So I said, okay, I want to try it. I want to try this chicken and see if it's any good. But it did look good in the pictures, so in the video. So we're gonna see. And it's only in Koreatown, not far from me. Yes, take him, y'all. Yes, take him. And I said, you can't go, so you can't eat. You can go too, you just can't eat the chicken. You can go with see where it is, but you just can't eat the chicken. That might not look big enough for what I would have picked up for Korean barbecue. Well, there's different box levels. I picked the 2 sides, 8 pieces meal. They have a box. You could have got more. I didn't want. I'd never been there before, so I wanted to try certain things, and I was not disappointed. Everything I tried was good. And that one they had non-fried items and fried items. They had both. So I got a little bit of both. They had a brisket that was really good. So you could go there and you just can't eat. But I want to see. I really want to see what's the best. I want to see how good this chicken is. We're black. We'll be the judge of that. It ain't good. If that chicken's good or not. So, but no, I was full. Man, I was so full. I didn't finish anything, but they had bigger boxes, smaller boxes. They're different sizes. Um, and there was only a couple of things more I would have wanted. They didn't give me enough shrimp. I wanted the fried shrimp. They gave me like one or two. They try to get the place. They have veggies. I believe they did. So I had some broccoli in my thing, so I'm trying to figure out exactly. I didn't look heavily. I was stuck in the meats. I was the meats. I was the meats and the curries and all that stuff. But they had. I mean, they did have vegetables out the other end. And I didn't. I wasn't really looking at that. Looking at that. So oh yeah, take them on different days for the piece. Okay, girl, I understand, girl. I totally understand. I can't. My father's still alive. We don't have a relationship. But I can't even imagine my mother and father in the same room. It's been the last time they were in the same room was in the '90s at my grandmother's house. He was married to his third wife, possibly fourth. My mom was with her second husband, and we were all at my grandmother's house, and they met. But that was the '90s, early like mid '90s, early '90s, mid '90s. That was early '90s, and that was the last time I think they were in the same room together, actually, because my aunt Janine died. I don't think my father came, and we went to the wedding. Went to the funeral. But I don't think he came. So that's the last time. I mean, yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I can't picture them in the same room. They got divorced over 20, 30, 40 years ago. So it's kind of funny. Yes, it's that funny. You have parents who made you, who created all this. Yeah, I can't picture them in the same room. And I don't even know if they even like dislike each other, I mean, hate each other and like that. I don't even know it's that. Just that they moved on. They literally both moved on. My mother calls him baby daddy or whatever, but he's not really. And I don't talk to him, so I don't know what he thinks. But it's kind of funny. It's like it's been such a long time that I don't even know. I can't picture them together. I don't think there's nothing because he's not my life. There's nothing I could think of that would bring them together. I really don't. I can't think of anything that would bring them together. So that's like kind of I never thought about it before. It's just now. Thanks, Tracy. That's not that's anything to think about. Imagine my parents together in the same room with me. I don't even know. Hmm. But anyway, this is done. Well, it's funny that I don't mind Korean fried barbecue. I'm not into that whole cook your own shit barbecue. Fuck that. Jim Lott, um, he does a lot of stuff. James Lott Sr. does a lot of stuff. You Google him. Oh, come on, you Google Jim Lott, you'll see his stuff. Where he worked in healthcare. He worked in the Senate and then he went to healthcare. I think he's a teacher at Long Beach State or something. And that's it. So I don't know. I don't know what he does exactly. I know what he doesn't do. He's not a good father, so he don't father any of us, or grandfather my kids, or great grandfather my kids. So that's one thing he doesn't do. I can tell you that. That's fine. I've forgiven him years ago. I've forgiven him years ago. I'm not even holding on to any of this stuff. It's like it just is what it is. He was the best father he could possibly be for himself, and he made choices, and there you go. And so I had to release all of that and let that go. I did. Actually, I really did. And I had a chance to tell him too. He didn't want to hear it. That's fine. Told me to go fuck myself. But I still was like, I still forgive you. I still feel the way I feel. And when you see your parents as adults, that's growth, and that's what you have to do. I had to forgive both my parents for how they parented Tid. So I was a father I didn't have to my kids. So I made up for it in other ways. And that's how it is. And I wasn't perfect either. So but I was way better than I made a conscious effort to be a father to my kids and a grandfather to my grandkids. So that's what I do. And so it's like just well, there you go. Some people have the capacity and some don't. Sometimes not all of us have great parents. We didn't all get blessed with them. And this is you get the cards you're dealt with. Nothing I can do about it. I can't change it now. That's why I love that quote about forgiveness. Forgiveness, they say forgiveness is giving up the hope the past can be any different. It can't. The past was what the past was. Ain't nothing I can do about it. It's all right. It already happened. It is what it is. It was what it was, and that's it. So what about now? That's how I look at it as. What about now? So that's how I look at it as. So on that note, I'm going to end. It's 10:30. About 80 minutes. I gotta get ready for my 12 o'clock interview, which means I'm gonna get ready for my interview and me leaving the house. I'm gonna do both. So right after the interview, I can just go leave the house, run my errands, and then come back. That's gonna be the deal, I think. But thanks for joining me. Thank you for joining me so much. Everybody have a great day. Stay tuned. We have the happy hour Zooms this month too. Join for that. We got some good stuff